Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Backbone. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today as I do some little bit of breaking and entering. I should be right outside the back of the maid's apartment. Who really lives here? And I'm gonna inspect the window. It's closed on a latch. Oh wait, it's actually open the tiniest bit. If I had something thin enough to slide through and lift... Well, shit, I don't have anything. Looks like there are renovations going on. Maybe I can find some kind of tool nearby? Well, maybe I can. A putty knife. Hey, stranger! Hey. Don't care why you're here. Saw you climbing. Nice moves. Yep, been training. It shows. On your butt. Thanks, you too. My pleasure. You know your neighbors well? Nah, we don't particularly vibe. Understandable. Yep. Is that catnip? Yep. Want some? Would love to, but I'm busy. Sure. Bye, baby doll. Bye, gorgeous. I don't know where she was. I assume on this veranda over here. I didn't actually pay attention. I was looking at the text. It's just, you know, I'm cold reading everything, so no time to take things in. Okay, let's try this again. Yes, I bet the putty knife is thin enough to fit. Okay, just about. Easy now. Lift the latch and boom. Hopefully not with that sound. Now I can lever it open enough to climb through. There's no one inside. Fuck, Howard, you're at it again. This ranks the second craziest thing I've ever done, just this week alone. Yeah. That's enough, it's fine. I'm in way over my head. I need to quickly figure out who lives here and run. Well, we got a desk. This desk is upsettingly tasteful. Hello, mister. Are you lost? Nope. I'm totally meant to be here. That's strange. Why have I never seen you before? I'm a new hire. Just started today. You look funny. Yeah, I get that a lot. Shouldn't you do something about it? Are you too poor? Yeah, that's why I work for people like you. So, what are you doing? I'm the desk repair guy. Daddy says repairs are for suckers who can't afford to replace things. Oh, that actually makes sense. So, what does Daddy do? My father is the research... Are they... We're talking to Jebediah over here. Is it always Jebediah? I actually haven't been paying attention. My father is the research... Oh, also they are apes. Or actually, they look like monkeys to me. But either way. My father is the research and development secretary. He is the secretary of research and development. Does he live here? No, we live in our own house, dummy. Right, makes sense. When I grow up, I'm never going to do any work. The worst thing is, it's probably true. When I grow up, I will... Oh yeah, Theodosia is the other one. When I grow up, I will have hundreds of assistants. Real noble ambition there. They will be lucky and happy to work for me. Treat them well. No, then they'll be soft. I'll make them work in extra hard so Daddy is proud of me. You're insane, but I need a favor. Daddy says a single favor can be priceless, but more than one makes you worthless. A lot of wisdom coming out of these kids. I will owe you both one great big fat favor. That depends. What do you want? My boss will be angry. No, let's not say that. Because they wouldn't empathize, most likely. I need you to not tell anyone I'm here. But I like telling. It's for your own good. They'll be mad at you too. Can we tell them tomorrow? Sure, just not today. But it could be fun to watch you get shouted at. I can do that, you know. Shout! And what do you think they'll say to you afterwards? Nothing, I'm Daddy's favorite. Yeah, so, Yeah, so why aren't you with him right now? We snuck in here. Why? There's not much here for kids. Just to see if we could. What about your parents? They're eating dinner. We had ice cream already, so we're not hungry. Well, I won't snitch if you want. Fine. You got yourself a deal, mister. Theo, take a peek. Can we sneak out? No, you peek. I don't wanna. I can do it. Thanks, mister. Favor repaid. Sure. A back expensive looking knowledge. I'm trying to be fast here. Not this guy. Well, what the hell is that? Not this guy. The bookshelf. Maybe some books secretly opens a hidden room. Yeah, maybe they do. Lions and apes. Oh. The meat that they're eating. So, is it clear? Can we go now? Hey, you know what's for dinner? We didn't see, but it did smell kind of funny. There's something they don't want you to know. A grown-up secret? We're old enough to know secrets. Tell us. They're eating a new kind of food in there. New? I want to try. Ask your parents about it. What's it called? I have no idea. It's a grown-up thing. That's true. Most people don't appreciate the best things. Daddy told you that too? Yeah, and he's never wrong. I'm sure he's not. I'd better be going now. Thanks, mister. Come on, Theo. Laters. The desk is made out of beautiful, expensive, solid wood. You feel like the world could be run from behind this desk. And we can look at the piles of papers, sniff the desk. Let's sniff the desk first. The wood has perhaps been rubbed with scented oil. Redolent. Does that mean smelling of? Redolent of citrus and smoke. I don't know. It smells of power and success. I'm going to try to forget about the desk. You have your own desk. Focus on it. It's served you well over the years, and it doesn't complain if you spill a little coffee or take away food on it. Let's look at the piles of papers. A quick glance reveals the stack of various documents, letters, and notes, all with annoyingly small print. I'm going to grab the papers. Right, the name of the owner of this study should be in there somewhere. No time to look through them here. Let's search the desk. There are a few closed drawers, an empty mug, a chunky book, and nothing else of note. Let's open the drawers. They're locked. Whoever owns this desk is taking no chances. Let's search for hidden compartments. You've never seen a desk with a secret compartment, but that doesn't stop you from hoping you find nothing. I'm gonna give up on finding a cool secret compartment. There's a time and a place for fantasizing about secret compartments. Okay, let's take the mug. A plain white mug with Father of the Year written in big red letters on it. And we're gonna inspect the book. I'm tempted to I just looked at what's written there. I'm tempted to bail immediately because I think every choice we make, we're closer to being found. It's a copy of The Nature Within Us by Jordan Rand, which is an amalgamation, I think, of I would say Jordan Peterson and Ayn Rand, and The Nature Within Us. Well, they're both the same kind of shit people anyway, so they're not quite the same kind of. Ayn Rand? Yeah, that's how it's pronounced. Ayn Rand is a libertarian And while Jordan Peterson is a lunatic, so I'm not going to even... No, actually, that would be funny. Let's read the back of the... No, I don't want to. I'm going to get caught. I don't even want to look at it. Let's go. It's one of those hateful books masquerading as egalitarian philosophy that fascists love. Yes, I know. Let's stop searching the desk. It's too risky here to search more thoroughly. Someone might come in at any moment. Yes, let's leave the desk alone. And let's just get out of here. Leave. Okay, we got something. We have a mug. I don't know what the mug is going to do for me. Are you ready to start? Renee asks. Let's do it. All right. So you barged into someone's study and stole a bunch of papers. Yes. Correct. What were you thinking? They were there, so I took them. Well, let's see what we got here. Could you read out loud? I think best with my eyes closed. What are we looking for? We need to find out who is buying flesh from Clarissa, whose apartment you were in. Let's call him the buyer for now. Yeah. Which one do I read first? Start small, something that looks personal, maybe handwritten. Oh, here's one. It's a handwritten note on a scrap of yellow sticky paper. And I'm going to read it. Chief Tanner, I have a priority order for you. Your head of biochemistry will now report directly to me. Burn after reading. There we go. Tanner. Renee, your thoughts? Our buyer wrote this. Neat handwriting. Let's try to figure out who he is. Okay, let's analyze this. Something specific caught your eye? Yeah, Chief Tanner. Yeah, who's that guy? Well, this Tanner guy is the head of something. That's right. I think our answer to what might be in the same note. Head of biochemistry. Yeah, let's go with that. What are you thinking? She asks. Biochemistry probably means a well-equipped lab. Good point. And you can only find those in Science City. Report directly to me? To give that order, you'd need serious authority. You're right. Maybe the highest. Okay, let's try to draw a conclusion. Chief Tanner must be managing the head of biochemistry, who probably works in Science City. Who's the buyer, then? The science minister? Right. You stole these documents from the science minister. Nice, Howard. Whoa. This is big. Scary stuff. So the science minister is buying flesh from Clarissa. What is she gaining from this? What is Clarissa gaining from this? Or she being the Tanner? Chief Tanner. Because we don't know the gender of the head of science or science minister. And I don't think we mentioned her in any way. And fucking Clarissa could be just, fucking Clarissa. Or she could be fucking Clarissa, which is a different thing. You know, because of the... Either way, I feel like I'm explaining things a little bit too much. You know what I mean. I don't know. Let's see if we can figure that out next. I'm right here with you. Let's read. Let's read on, she says. Okay, so we have a handwritten memo. It's a handwritten note. Okay. Let's see. Chief Tanner, I have a priority order for you. Your head of biochemistry will now report directly to me. Oh, no. Chief Tanner... Right. So Chief Tanner is above the head of biochemistry. And this is, yeah, okay, I see. Okay, so let's see, we have what, an RSVP. An envelope containing a single sheet of high-quality paper with a neat writing and a signature. Dear friend, I will, of course, attend our monthly celebration. I can't wait to see what delicacy you've prepared for us this time. It's TN. What do you think, Renee? Seems like the minister likes to party. Was that the dinner you saw today? I think I'm gonna get sick. Yeah, let's analyze this. Which line do you want to discuss? Well, let's start with the beginning. Dear friend, who is TN? Isn't that the president? Theodore Nashville? Are you fucking kidding me? No way. I don't know. This feels very official. What delicacy you've prepared? What's he talking about? Asks Renee. Flesh. Howard, they're eating people. Yeah. Our monthly celebration. What are they celebrating? It's a good point. Not someone's birthday, otherwise it wouldn't be monthly. That they get richer and more powerful each month? Bastards, says Renee. Yeah, we're done with this document. A table full of papers. Okay, so we have the R&D report. An official-looking report on Science City branded paper. It says Science City, and it's got the Illuminati symbol over there. Although there are a lot of triangular symbols in real life. In real life papers, so I don't know. It's fine. Let's read it. Research project number 76/5B. Introductory report. Minister, protein analysis of the new sample is underway. The sample possesses hitherto uncatalogued genes whose functions will require time to isolate via RNA tracking. This can't be rushed, as I've said before. Please have patience. Renee? It sounds suspicious, but then most science kind of does. Let's see if we can crack the meaning behind all this. Okay, let's look at it closely. What shall we focus on? Uncatalogued genes? Sounds important, right? Are they developing new science? New technology? I mean, sure, but how can you find new genes? Protein analysis of the new sample? You understood that? She asks. It's something to do... It could be something to do with food. Biochemistry stuff? I'm impressed. Yes, proteins and RNA are genetic terms, and our minister hired a biochemist. Remember? Yeah, this can't be rushed, it says, as I've said before. It must be the biochemist he hired writing this. The biochemist is deliberately going slow. I'd say it's more he's being hassled. Sounds like the minister is being impatient. Yeah, let's look at the other papers, I suppose. There's other documents. There are indeed other documents. A briefing log. A leather dossier with a Golden City emblem engraving. There are a few pages inside. Let's read it. My right honorable ministers, I want to summarize my official recommendations on the new street drug in circulation named monkey butt. Despite the... I'm thinking that how this connects to monkey butt, because we know there's a connection. But somehow there's a connection. So we know the otter, I forget his name, the otter who got killed, who possibly was just eaten today, we know he smelled of monkey butt. Is it possible that they're giving them, getting people hooked on drugs that changes the taste of their flesh or something, so that they, they're like pre-seasoning them or something? Could be. Let's see. Despite the insulting name, I don't believe it possesses significant addictive qualities. There's no widespread risk to the public health, so criminalization is not warranted. Let's read on. I will continue to monitor the situation with the cooperation of the police. Your dossier includes the detailed toxicology breakdown. Renee, got any insight on this one? Our guy wrote this. We can ignore the toxicology report. I'm sure it will perfectly line up with the recommendations. Damn vultures. Yeah, let's analyze this. Where do we start? No widespread risk to the public health. Do you believe him? He manipulated the test results. Right. We know that he has access to a laboratory. My right honorable ministers. Yeah? This report was seen by the highest level of officials. Yeah. If they accept the report, those drugs are basically legal. Criminalization is not warranted. What does this imply for Clarissa? The minister and Clarissa sell drugs together. Could be. The recommendation definitely benefits Clarissa. If Monkey Butt is being pushed at the bite, then yeah, that's a lot of heat off her. Okay, so that's... What does Clarissa get? She gets that. The question was, what does she get out of this? And the she was Clarissa, not the minister. Let's see. He. There it is. The minister is him. There we go. Okay. Let's look at the other papers. And we have a police note. A blank page of paper with a small typed note and no other details or clues. I'm going to read it. Esteemed fellow minister, the recent reports of disappearances from West End have a clear connection. I don't know why you want them left alone. There's only so much we can turn a blind eye to. If this becomes a scandal, it's both our asses. Fix it. Oh, freaking hell. Renee, any thoughts? I heard about these disappearances. I fucking knew there was a pattern. This is huge, Howard. Yep, let's analyze this. We'd better look more closely at this. Okay, so I don't know why you want them left alone. Why does the science minister even care? Well, he's the one... They're all being turned into flesh. Potentially, but it's a stretch. It's clear proof the science minister is covering something up, though. The recent reports of the disappearances from West End have a clear connection? What's the connection? Asks Renee. The one person is responsible? The minister or someone close to him could be the link. And fix it. What does he imply? Well, the science minister has a way to stop the police from investigating, I suppose. That could be a thing. Yeah, that probably is. I actually thought that maybe the science minister had a way to stop the disappearances, but no. To a point, but if the disappearances don't stop, it's somehow bad news for the science minister. Okay, let's look at the other papers. And I think that's it, actually. Oh no, there's a letter to Daddy. It's an illustrated letter written in colored pencil. And with the little... Oh, it's from the little girl, I think. Daddy, I love you very much. Please give money for my birthday. I want to buy a lizard. Bye. And there's a lizard on a leash. Renee, what's your take? Kids are cute, even when they're raised by monsters. Yeah, they're also kind of monsters themselves a little. Let's look more closely at that. Anything specific seems off? Yeah, I love you very, very much. What's that make you think? It's a bluff. Yeah, the kid just wants the gift from him. I want to buy a lizard. What's it tell you? Lizards are horrible pets. Yes, they are horrible pets. That doesn't mean that you can't have a lizard. And especially, it doesn't mean that the kid wouldn't want a lizard. Kids probably... They're probably lizards that kids can have no problem, but... I don't know which ones. I'm not very good on lizards either. But the problem with lizards is that the big ones will hurt you, and the small ones, you'll hurt them. Or both, in fact. Because, what... Do I know? Like the big... there's one that's famous. I think... which one is the one that's most famous? Not iguanas or... Iguanas are terrible because they'll attack you. But... not iguana. There's a lot of famous one. But there's one specific that can scratch you up. And also you can hurt it very easily because the tail detaches. Because a lot of lizards, their tail detaches. So you can just pull them by their tail and it's just plop! Out goes the tail and it's terrible. Why wouldn't a kid just ask for a lizard? Business mentality. Or kid's lying and wants to buy something else with the money. Oh. Yeah, let's move on. Move on with a hiccup. I think we're done here, Renee. Right, Howard. What exactly is the relationship between Clarissa and the minister? They're partners. What does the minister want? What is he getting from all this? Flesh. Judging by what you saw and the dinner RSVP, these ministers and maybe the apes at large are considering lower class people as a delicacy. It could have been me on those plates. It's unthinkable. And Clarissa is enabling this? What does she get in return? Immunity. Ape ministers are a girl's best friends. If the science minister helps to protect her from the police or any other meddling in her business, then she gets to safely produce drugs. Yes, Howard. She has almost absolute power while the minister is on her side. The drugs are pretty straightforward. It's the missing people bother me the most. Should we look into the West End thing? Yes. I'll get you the reports, names, addresses. We have to see if these people are connected to the minister or Bloodworth somehow. We investigate West End. Tomorrow. Right. There's no time to lose. We have to act now. There must be something else we're missing. An even bigger benefit to Clarissa. Something only an ape can give her. Maybe. There's gotta be a reason. It's the science minister specifically she's working with. Science stuff, then. That would explain why it's the science minister she's interested in. He was researching something... Right. What was it again? Proteins? Right, proteins. They found new genes in a secret lab in Science City. Secret research only the minister and one scientist knows about. I agree, it's crazy suspicious. Could Clarissa be interested in this research for her own purposes? It might be. She wants power. Whatever power is, she has to have it. We must look into this, but getting into Science City will be hard. Into the most secretive building in the city? Are you serious? I am. But first, West End. We're uncovering something incredible, Howard. This partnership is working out. Yep. We're really doing it. Okay, great. Our takeout arrived. Nice! I'll get it. Oh! It's my friend. Maybe. Honk. Indeed. Honk honk. Here's your loon, buddy. Honk. Fly free. Drink with me. Something stronger than tea this time. Thought you'd never ask. Tonight's poisonous gin. You a gin man? Pour me a tall one. Cheers. To fighting evil. Wherever we find it. Anyway, how are you feeling? About the case and everything. I still can't wrap my head around it all. I know. I feel like I've never done anything more important. I'm glad you're by my side. You're a lucky lady. I am. I feel like all my past work, my whole life, has been leading to this moment. You were a writer before, right? Yep. Spent my life trying to find the words for how and why everything is so fucked up. Fucked up? How? Clarissa isn't just a bad apple. Everything is connected. She's a symptom of a system totally rigged towards the status quo. What do you mean? Do you think it's a coincidence that you found Jeremy being butchered? The rich are literally eating the poor, Howard. Do you think it has something to do with class? It has everything to do with class. How do you know that? You know, I always fit in. People like me. Yet I felt disconnected. I was sleepwalking. And then one day, something cracked inside of me. What happened? Tell me. Last year, I was reporting for the City Herald. There was an incident in West End. It made me into who I am now. What incident? Well, let's hear about the incident in the next episode because we're out of time for the day. So for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Backbone. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.